But essentially, as you are led out from this hall, this throne room, you are led into a grand dance hall. You hear an announcer saying various adventuring group as they emerges from the entrance on the opposite side, because there are two entrances into the hall. You hear him call out Captain Fang and the Burning Unicorn crew. You hear him call out Team Clovervale with Tom and Dalton and Fiona, who you actually had encountered before. They are the people you saved from the Fomorians inside Town Swan. The one with the dead sister you couldn't revive. You hear the Draconian dragons, who are actually dragonborn adventurers from the Empire.
It's redundant.
The Hurricanes.
Do you know their family?
Yeah, no.
Is the Cool Knights Club here?
No, but it's actually the Knights of Earth, which are the Imperial Realm Protector.
The tea party's here, they're hanging out.
The Band of Bastards, as mentioned before, led by Luca Crowfoil. You hear, and finally you hear the Hurricane Sirens, led by Neris Nightwhale, who's also the guildmaster of the Explorers Hold Guild.
And that's the Hounds of War.
And actually, you also get a round of applause.
Yes, it does.
It's not from a reel, so it's like big ass feathers behind me. Sup, bitches?
Ward of magic missile, like.
Yeah. The roof catches on fire. Yeah, motherfuckers. Yeah.
I pressed to digitate small fireworks.
And essentially, you hear this loud, vibrant music, and it's not. You were kind of expecting maybe this dreary, like. Essentially, they're like drums and so forth. Like, you can usually see like a machine built by a gnome. There's like
Wheel of Fortune.
Here comes a drop.
there's actually
The bass drum blows out at some point.
you hear a man inside a bull say, no, maybe not to that degree, but again, it's not this slow.
But it's fantasy electronica, we get it.
So you're free to mingle, evolve, do whatever shenanigans you want to do.
FEDM.
Maybe try to get some more intel, so your mission.
Yeah, I guess.
Is anyone here a pirate?
Yeah,
Yeah, probably. We also have pirates on the crew. We specifically hired them.
Too bad I was sleeping that day.
Sorry. You snooze, you don't get to go to the meeting. Ooh, shakers and movers. Who's like the second most powerful person after the Empress? Is it like a chancellor or like a person who runs the day-to-day stuff?
The hand.
The hand, essentially the hand of the
again,
Empress.
probably that would be the ancient silver dragon Ostar, who is not present.
Oh, he's okay.
So the claw of the Empress.
Then there's the Empress's personal retinue, 5 men, all of which she has a child with, as per tradition dictates, in order to make sure that the blood remains strong.
Okay. Oh, she's into polygamy.
What is exactly is Lord Tristan's deal? What's his?
Amongst the common gentry, he is the highest status, essentially.
Oh, so he's not even here?
Oh, he's again. You see that now the noble lords and ladies of the empire are let in after you have already.
So he didn't hear the announcement.
He just knew it was coming.
You take him probably will hear at some point, seeing he's working for the Saravena Cabal.
Alright, yeah, so yeah, okay.
But he wasn't there for the end.
No,
It's like he's part of the, he has high security clearance, essentially. Okay. So wait, were we invited to this ball because we're adventurers or because Tristan got us invited? He fuck us!
No, try to roll it in some.
All of us, by the way.
12.
You can roll with an advantage if you want to.
16.
16. No, you don't think he is funky per se. Again, yeah, you are adventurous, but compared to the other adventuring group that's inside, yeah, you have not get that much of a renown within the Empire yet.
We did get it, okay. Alright.
Did you see my entrance though?
What?
That's good.
Did you see my entrance?
Yeah, again.
I'm trying to say, I don't wear
I'm just saying,
I make it.
he made sure that you got in, now it's all you. But oh yeah,
See
baby.
the face of the valet. Has to do with your peacock.
I guess.
Oh yeah, but before that, okay.
I'm not trying to sit to it.
You see his wings like.
Yeah, just hold up.
The tail feathers call over.
To the owner of the stone peak guide, you left lights on.
Just imagine the Carl on that.
Alright, I want to check out these 5 dudes. I want to check out these 5 male prostitutes. No, they're not that. I want to find out which one's weak, which one of them can I supplant.
Which one?
Yeah, which one's kind of like...
Okay, make an, let's say a history check. As you ask around, like, so what's his deal and who's he and...
Yeah. Give me the deets on these. That's a piss poor roll. 8.
8. The one that you inquire about is a man named Hugh.
He's already in trouble.
And Hugh is essentially the quartermaster of the celestial seat.
All right. So
Celestial seed?
Celestial seat.
Oh, seed. Okay.
Yeah.
So they have jobs beyond just being her.
Yeah, from what you can
kids'
hear.
fathers.
For instance, one of them is her personal security guard.
That's actually pretty great.
Again, from what you can gather, they have powerful positions, but their true power stems from their connection to the Empress.
Right.
The fact
One of
that
us
from
is
their look.
Essentially. Is there like a look to these guys? When I sort of like, okay, give me some things. Give me some descripts. Give me some of them deets.
Again, Hugh is the one that stands out the most in the fact that he's so average looking. Again, just a plain face, a brown hair, like a side cut. Again, nothing stands out from him.
Psycho. Skrillex looking motherfucker. No, just kidding. Okay, and he's the quartermaster.
Do we see Omo?
No, actually, and I don't think you'll see Omo at any noble gathering for a while.
You won't be hired as a guard anymore.
Nope, doesn't seem so. No.
Omo, more like gay.
Omo.
Okay, and so one of them's the security guard.
Yeah, that would be Dominic.
Dominic.
I mean, again, he's the classical
Bad boy?
I mean, essentially the handsome rocket fellow with black hair, but not entirely all the way down to his eye, but close enough. But it's not sleazy. It's like it's well groomed.
Oh no,
He's my favorite.
All of these bitches. Okay. What other fanciful jobs do they have? These.
Then there's Liam, who is the treasurer.
Oh.
These are the 5.
The 5 husbands, essentially.
Treasurer.
Let's see, and then there is Edward.
Eddie.
And he is essentially the personal envoy of the Empress. He's like
chief diplomat.
Yeah, exactly. The one you send to a king when he's angry at the empire.
All right, he's sort of the secretary of state.
Yeah, exactly.
I know if we're getting the spot. Who's the last one?
And last one, that would be what is he? That would be Tava.
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 Tavar. And he's essentially the medical advisor.
And we know where he is will be.
Well, that'll treasurer.
Again, there's also a what would you call it? A true medical advisor for the empire, but he's the Empress's personal.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
And which
cool.
one did you say?
And are they
declare war?
The nation of Caracas, which is all the way down there, has declared war against the Federation of Gonwell.
The Federation.
Gonwell calls for aid.
Gonwell, gone back.
And are all these dudes human?
Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
From what you can gather. And
do I know that? Is there any significance to this?
You know that every emperor and empress has been human.
Yeah.
Since
so there's a point in kind of keeping that. Like they can't have kind of kids that are not entirely human. That makes sense. Maybe
you can roll a history check.
Yeah. Well, that's never fucked. That's never blown up in my face. Slightly better than the last time because this is a 9.
A 9. No, again, you're not from this country, so it's hard to say.
It's all random. Okay. I have no further questions, Your Honor.
Thank God. Yeah, what about you, Naris? What are you doing? Are you just standing by the fish bowl? I was going to say, but the
punch bowl.
Punch bowl. Yeah, thank you.
Well, I think I'll try to locate Lord Tristan?
Let's say make a perception check, because you're trying to get past the tall people and large dresses and so on.
Yeah, they are very tall. 11?
You actually bump into him accidentally, like
Alright.
you hadn't even seen it, like oh, hello,
Hello, Mr. Lord Tristan.
I guess.
I was wondering if you heard about the announcement yet. I assume at this stage the party has been going on for a while, so he might...
Again, maybe in half an hour or an hour or so, since every people have got inside. You have probably been there inside 10 minutes before. Yes, I have received notion of the Empress's intent.
Do you know what will happen now? I mean, will it be an actual war?
Most likely, we will of course be taking countermeasures to ensure that Empire itself will not be in any danger as we aid our allies to the east.
When did they actually attack? I forgot the name.
Caracas.
Caracas. When did they actually attack the allies of your empire? I'm not from the empire, so
no.
that's why I asked. Do you know?
I don't know how to go back.
And are you asking him if Caracas ever attacked the empire or when they attacked the fleet?
When did they attack when did they initiate this whole deal?
Okay, yeah, certainly. I'm just finding the actual calendar here. They did so at the 3rd of Vermid, which is the month you're actually in right now.
Right.
Yeah, and it's about, with all the days going and so forth, it's probably the 20th of Vermid now. So about 17 days ago, they started the initial strike against Gunwell.
Without warning?
Not from what we heard. When we received news about this, the nation of the city of Metalgorge has already formed, and it seemed that the army was spreading out.
But there were no diplomatic issues, something that could have said this led to the war?
After the Hex War, the Witch Queen's army scattered throughout the 4 winds.
But that's a long time ago, yeah.
Yes. Most of the hobgoblins settled in the nation now called Caracas. It was once a macrocracy, i.e. a magic kingdom, which was scorched during a fight between 2 independent factions within the nation. In a sense, we never thought that anything would live there. About 150 years after the foundation of Caracas, there was some hostile engagement between Gunwell and Caracas, and so an armistice was put forth.
Alright.
Neither nation were allowed to enter the border of the other.
And now they did.
Yes, and so in response we did as stated by our forefathers. We declared war against the other.
Who's leading the empire?
The kingdom of Caracas. That would be King Tyrek Blackshield, hobgoblin of some fame and stature. From what my agents have gathered, it seems that the actual army right now, as we speak, are led by some warlords known as the Black and Chain.
You sound badass, just putting it out there.
That would be. Thank you for the information. That was all.
You're welcome.
One thing more.
I'm
go dance.
I'm trying to basically. So we're doing town, and we're trying to kind of establish our here. So I, just slowly join a conversation. Start talking. People ask, and I get to the point where I'm starting to tell the story of who we are.
Yeah.
And like telling, did you hear about the time that we did this and this thing, or
when we went into the Shadowfell and came back?
Yeah,
my dad.
And everything I'm telling is true, but I'm adding flourishes to it. I'm making it more dramatic.
Again, making the poses at the right time and.
I am a performer, and this is a piece of art.
So make a performance check.
Cool. Does inspiration stack in your game? Can you have more?
No, you can only have 1 inspiration at a time.
And I have one inspiration too much.
You also
I will spend my inspiration. I'll spend I guess point of luck. I guess I'll spend point of luck for the day.
Inspiration still doesn't stack.
Yeah.
Okay,
No. But yeah. Okay, so my performance then puts it at a 24.
Again, you start to get a really good rapport with the other entrance group. Someone like, wow, I haven't heard about you before. And
we're up and coming. Right. Certainly our
again,
deeds speak for themselves.
And even the hurricane sirens, which are known to be, let's say, they're not too fond of the male gender in general. But even though some of them seem like to look past the fact of your gender or anything, they're just intrigued by your stories. And you start to get a real good rapport. We actually talk with Sir Gaiax Earthwine, the leader of the Draconian Dragons, who's also a paladin. He's a paladin following the Oath of the Ancient, essentially. So, like, more druidic in a sense. But he's also very intrigued by it, also, and commends you on your act of mercy, doing the whole killing the brood mother and so forth. Unless you happen. And you can just like two soldiers telling war stories essentially to each other. Well, like when my faith was pushed this way, I still found comfort, and essentially that sort of speech you have.
How much time has sort of gone with these activities?
With Naras and Davris Tales, probably half an hour or so.
Oh, okay.
40,
All right. Because
you start to see some people are starting to show signs of being affected by the alcohol and so forth.
I like to dedicate, if need be, a significant portion of time during this party to actually go up to each one of these guys with a drink.
You mean the Empress?
Yeah, all the 5 men. Because now I'm fully dedicated to this now. And kind of just, have conversations with them, but flirting a little bit.
Certainly. First off, you will see if you actually get close enough to them, because
are they on the Prosecco?
Yeah, like a plateau, essentially, looking up.
VIP area.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so they're all hanging out with the Empress herself.
Yeah, essentially.
Oh. Okay, and they don't mingle with the rest of the guests?
Doesn't seem so. Occasionally, one of the guests will be brought in to the Empress and so forth, but then ushered back.
Okay, do I get a reading on how that is done?
Essentially, the Empress would talk to one of the guards. They would go out and say, "Poke." It seems to be all the higher lords that it's your turn now, essentially.
Okay, fine. I will just then I will sort of move towards the area that is closest to here, and sort of start sort of telling kind of loud stories. So trying to make myself sort of noticed, to just sort of kind of dazzling people with my charm.
Certainly.
Charm. And so telling some of these stories. Maybe I heard a few of the ones that Davri put forth. Yeah, that's a good one.
That sounds like something.
Yeah, that's something that I would do. I suppose I'd forgotten. And I'm just bold-faced lying if need be to sound cool.
So,
not a problemo.
So make a performance check, I guess.
Sure. Should be a problem. I'm very good at that.
Are you blade dancing as you do?
Well, I don't have blades. So that's a 12.
Are you dancing with Blade? It's one of the guys with the...
Hey, a blade. So that's 22 performance. Yeah. Well, yeah, it was a natural 12. I could have done way better.
And you notice that your speech catches the attention of 2 people. One of them being Edward, but he seems not to move out of the place from this lucrative VIP room. The other one being actually Luca Crowthorne, the leader of the Band of Bastards.
Oh.
And maybe it was not intentional, but suddenly he's like that and ooh, so you're new in town, right?
Yeah. Are we all wearing masks?
Yeah.
You're super scary, but sexy mask.
Again, he was introduced as the leader, so
okay.
You don't even...
And I was introduced as a leader, of course. Yes, it happened. That is Wait, how were we just introduced as leaderless?
You were just introduced by a group named...
Oh, okay, fine. Oh, yeah, Luca Crow's Feet or something?
Yeah, is that... get them wrong, it's Crowthorne. Like the noble family, yeah.
Huh? I don't... Sorry, let's take off the mask. So I don't know who that is. And I put it back on. Sorry. I am, as you said, new in town.
Cool. So, can I fetch you something to drink? Or?
Yeah.
What's your poison?
Poison's my poison. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I live on the edge.
I shall call you Blade then.
What?
Sorry, never mind.
No, champers. I don't know, what do we... Wine?
Yeah, certainly.
Thanks.
Cool. Just one bottle?
Oh, I was thinking glass. But I mean, no, I mean a bottle is
cool.
An amount.
Certainly. I'll see you in a bit then.
Cool. And I'm sort of looking in the direction of, what is it, Edward?
Yeah.
What's he doing?
Actually, from what you can gather, Edward seemed more intrigued by your stories than anything else. Like, oh, this story stops. Oh, so I'm turning my attention back to this boring old...
Okay. Yeah, well... I don't know what to do now. I guess I'll hang out with Luca.
Yeah.
Crow's nest.
Crowfoil.
Crowfoil.
He's a half-elf man, which is a bit odd, seeing as the Crowfoil family is actually pure-blood elves. So he might be one of these so-called bastards.
Ooh la la. Oui. Okay.
Yeah, and generally you see you have met these people before, especially during your early profession.
Yeah.
He's quite a suave, but knows what he wants and takes it when he wants it, essentially. Type of guys.
Yeah, makes sense. I mean, I think I'll flirt with him, but kind of making a big performance out of it, laughing a bit too hard at his jokes.
Yeah.
That's very funny, Lucas. God, that's funny.
Thank you. Made it up myself.
So what do you boys do?
What we do? Well, we do everything that the common man doesn't dare think of. We slay monsters. We go to places where no other people return from.
Like?
Oh well, the other day. Well, I just slew my first wormling.
Excuse me, a what?
A wormling, the young brood of a dragon.
Oh, okay, yeah. I mean, I've seen a dragon. So,
really?
An adult one. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh, yesterday.
I think maybe might be the time to make it.
28.
It happened yesterday.
It happened yesterday.
What did you roll on the die?
18.
Okay, I rolled a natural 20.
Yeah, but it's still 28.
Yeah, I'm just checking.
Just putting it out there. Oh my god.
Just not enough. Yep.
Fuck you, Luca, you common piece of trash.
Hey, his wisdom is not that high.
It's okay. Yeah, we just returned from Dragonland. Shit, no, wait, no, I must know a place that that doesn't matter. We just returned from the mountains.
I would say you probably have heard the stories because you have interacted with the other Hounds of War, also the old members, and you have heard about this white dragon Eskimos that they slew.
Yes, we killed the white dragon Eskimo.
Eskimo?
Wait, no, that would be insane to name an actual dragon because then it shows up. So no. I didn't know the dragon's name. It was just this one white dragon.
Oh. I've heard they're the easiest to kill. They're like beasts essentially.
Yeah. Well.
Cool. Still, an adult one even.
Yes, legendary. No, just very old.
So ancient.
Listen, I don't know. We didn't ask for its age. But it had big white wings and it blew eyes at us.
You rings inside his neck when you cut it off.
It blew eyes at us, it flew around and roared. It was a dragon.
Oh?
Listen, I know you're not an expert.
No,
having only killed wormlings or whatever the fuck that is. But
yeah, that's the.
But it was it was harrowing. It was like really harrowing. But like I felt as much as it took. I feel like I learned more about myself from it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's only when we live on the edge of death would that be true.
No, exactly. And also, yeah.
And essentially, you just go back and forth between this. Essentially, he starts to smoke as he leans up against something like. Please go away.
Right. Okay. And I'm not attracting any further attention from the podium.
No, and they also seem to retire fairly early on.
Okay, fair enough. What about the Emperor?
She retired at the first. Yeah. Probably in order to avoid seeing actual scandals. But...
Alright, okay. Cool.
So now would be the time for scandals, you say?
Big piece I summon a demon again.
summon Bigby's masturbating hand.
Oh, you wanker. Yeah. So, anything else you want to do during this ball?
No, I don't think so. Can you guys?
No, I mean, I'm like I said,
you're just improved, and it seemed fairly effective. You believe that the name of the Hounds of War will spread like wildfire.
Yeah. Also, I'm flirting your one's pants off.
Yeah, so.
Yeah. If you want to damn the clown, there it is.
I'll share a few drinks with my teammates at some point.
Yeah.
Maybe just kind of have a little talk a bit.
Powwow, yeah.
Yeah, talk to Blackcase, kind of, get a better feel of him. I'll do that some other time. Yeah.
But Blackcase actually seems to have been in a long discussion with Lord Tristan.
We obviously do some dancing.
How are your cacti doing?
Oh, thanks for
I
asking.
haven't seen them since the airship. Well, before the airship.
No, I'll have to show my cacti to you before we leave. No, they're actually doing really well. But I'm not. I mean, I don't know. Should I be giving them something?
Like water, you mean, or?
Well, they have water. They're in a sewer, so they need
light.
Well, yeah. But they don't need it. I heard, right? Because they're underground cactuses inside.
Or at least the crew in the Shadowfell.
Oh, it's those things.
Yeah.
You should probably collect their saplings at some point.
Oh yeah. How do you? Yeah, exactly. How do you do that? I don't know.
Anyways, I don't know. I'll just just explains how to deal with.
You'll have to teach me that sometime then.
Then you can plant more.
Thank you.
I didn't know it would help licking him. Now I'm trying.
And then you also have to say a password to everybody.
Yeah, I was gonna say, an error has occurred. Please repeat password.
You have 10 seconds.
It's basically that scene in episode 1 now.
Yeah.
And you party out through the night. It's
alright.
Again, nothing.
And then Blacky rages.
Poor maiden. Again, nothing too scandalous happens. People seem to go a bit wild, probably because they know that a war might be coming.
We're all dying tomorrow.
Party like it's the end of the world.
I love the idea that there is this party and people are like, oh god damn, there's a war coming, we better have fun now. And then when we leave, having just told everyone how awesome we are, he's just going up, and then the statue, blink, blink, blink. It turns into a peacock, and he flies away. And then, come here.
Have you actually called the name or anything?
Nope, not yet.
Thanks for listening. The intro music was by Philip Fischer, whereas the outro music was by Martin Kerr. The other pieces which are mentioned in the description down below were by Kevin MacLeod. Be sure to like and subscribe, and we hope to see you again in Doraken.